The Dragon's Best Friend. In a big old castle, under tall stone walls and high towers, lived a little mouse named Pip. Unlike other mice who ran away from danger, Pip wanted adventure. He had heard many stories about Vortigern, the giant dragon who guarded a treasure in the East Wing. Most animals were scared of the dragon, but Pip was curious. Was the dragon really so scary? One night, Pip decided to find out. He squeezed through tiny cracks in the castle walls until he reached the treasure room. Piles of gold and shiny gems sparkled in the dim light. Pip's heart raced with excitement. But as he looked around, his tiny paw knocked over a golden cup. Clang! A deep, rumbling growl shook the room. Two golden eyes opened wide. Vortigern, the great dragon, lifted his huge head, smoke curling from his nose. "Who dares wake me?" Most animals would have run away, but Pip stood still. He took a deep breath and said, "I am Pip, and I am not afraid of you." The dragon raised an eyebrow. "Brave or foolish?" "Maybe both," Pip said with a twitch of his whiskers. "But you haven't eaten me yet." To Pip's surprise, Vortigern let out a deep chuckle. "And why would I? You're too small to be a meal." "Because I came for an adventure," Pip said boldly, "not to be eaten." The dragon was curious. He folded his wings and looked at Pip. "You are an unusual mouse. What adventure do you seek in a dragon's home?" "I've heard so many stories about you," Pip said, his eyes shining. "But I don't believe them. I want to hear the truth from you." For a moment, the dragon was quiet. Then, to Pip's delight, he nodded. "Very well, little one. Sit, and I shall tell you stories of the world beyond these castle walls." That night their friendship began. Every evening, Pip returned to listen to Vortigern's tales of high mountains, open skies, and great battles. In return, Pip told the dragon funny stories about the castle, about the knights, the noisy kitchen, and the grand feasts. Vortigern enjoyed listening, and for the first time in centuries, he was not lonely. Pip noticed a kindness in the dragon's eyes that no one else had seen before. One evening, as Pip curled up on a pile of gold, the sound of footsteps echoed down the hall. Pip's ears twitched. "Guards," he whispered. Vortigern's golden eyes narrowed. "They must have heard us." Thinking quickly, Pip ran across the floor and knocked over a few coins. The guards entered, holding torches. "Did you hear that?" one whispered. "Maybe it's a thief," another said, gripping his sword. To distract them, Pip ran in circles. "It's just a rat," one guard sighed. "Come on, let's go before the captain gets mad." When they left, Pip sighed in relief. Vortigern smiled. "You helped me." Pip grinned. "That's what friends do." From that night on, the big dragon and the tiny mouse were always together. Pip loved resting under Vortigern's warm wings, and Vortigern, once feared and alone, discovered the joy of having a friend. He no longer thought of himself as a scary beast guarding treasure. Instead, he was a protector of something far more valuable, a friendship built on bravery, trust, and laughter. People in the castle still whispered about the terrifying dragon in the East Wing. But they never knew the truth, that behind those stone walls, a little mouse and a great dragon had become the best of friends.